What's up, fellows, YouTubers? Um, there's gonna I found the if y'all remember an old car I used to have back in the day, years back. Yeah, I might remember this hood. 65 hardtop. I'll be actually getting that car back pretty soon. I'll be pretty crazy if y'all see it back again. I'm about to strip the hood, probably strip the paint, and just go different patterns on it. Take my time like I did mostly all of them. Y'all see that little smudge? Sand it down, fill it in. Got this. I have been having this frame for a while. It belongs to this, and this is the Cadillac frame, the original Cadillac frame. I use styrene, glue a little bit to try to make it as clean as basically solid as possible, and then you'll see that it's not as much strip right there. So what I was thinking of, I would probably keep this frame, probably cut that out right there, but keep the frame for any measurement, for any desperate measures, like do keep this for anything, and redo the floor pan. I see the floor pan. Just cut this out, because I want this to be on the ground like nice and clean, and I want this to be nice done out. This I would have had to do a little cutting right there. Mark my lines right there where it needs to be cutted. I can actually work on this for a little bit, and it will be as clean as possible, but at the same time, it's for this car, and I would like to get this car as close as like this as these cars right here, because I got this one I'll be painting. I fixed the hood on my vert. I gotta get this sent out to my boy, and I got that car back there, which I gotta do a little sanding. Here's a panel, door panel. I cut it out. Not bad. Still got one more. Got built the console. Got that. I gotta sand this. Primer this up. I'll sand it. Fill it, make it flat as the other one. Sand it, then should be something like this. Trying to make it as even as possible. Got that nice and smooth, little by little. That is silver base coat, so I don't have my car sticking primer all the time. Got this close, I was down low at sanding, and then wet sand that, then start doing my taping work. Got a 64 for which I gotta look for a floor pan for this car. Everything's all there. This car had some crazy patterns in the past on the hood, the trunk, the sides. I got this one. And here's the front end of the Monte Carlo. Just a little wet sand right there. Y'all see it right there. Gotta fill that in. Gotta primer that. I should have primered that. Might just sand it all through right here again. Primer that right quick. That's not macho. It's supposed to be primered first. I gotta wet sand this head. Sand it, wet sand it, and sand it as smooth as possible. Sand this all the way around. Just get that cleaned. And get this car ready for the LISM magazine. This car is basically going in there. If y'all want to see more detail what this car has, there's more detail going inside of it. The headers, the radiator, mostly on this car, mostly everything is almost as aluminum or brass on it. Aluminum pins, aluminum rods. And I'm telling y'all this because look, I'm actually doing a real deal on this engine, and this for the Monte Carlo, the 70 Monte Carlo. Aluminum pin right there. What's for you? You will have wires that have them look like spark plugs. I did a little bit brass right there, a little bit of copper tube of aluminum rod going through there. It's gonna come out like a, and I gotta build the rocker arms, where you see it like on a real engine it goes like this, but this way it's like this, to give it more of that power, like to give it like what the real deal is. That's why I built those. It's gonna have more of that detail to it. Got the whole rod. I sanded it. I got a little bit, mostly everything skinned out. Did a pin right there. But it's little by little, it's getting there. And well, this Cadillac, I did a real engraved grill, because this was for a radical build off last year, 3-month build off, and I was going ahead with Fab Kings and some other masterpieces and some other cool guys, and AK Armando. I was going against Armando Flores too. I was doing engraving, trying to make it the real deal as possible. I did not use no tape. I don't mess with tape. Then I got my pumps right there. More speakers. You'll see this. Yeah, fill that in. I'm gonna like put styrene and fill it in, sand it. Got a little ways to go. You'll see it. The hood, front end will go tilt this side off of this car. This is a fully crazy radical. This side is supposed to go this side, and it can go this side. All depends on what that show will be that day when I bring it out. I still kind of getting some ideas of the painting for this car, but what I might do, I get some ideas, write them up with the colors, but then I will get them done. I got a frame right here that belongs to a Regal. Yes, I did the cutting, and no, this is not brutal. I used this bridge to not have it brutal. And I wish I should have did it to the same exact Cadillac frame with this because it would be straighter. This is a lot straighter framing. Yeah, I might really curious on what I'm building this time. And if y'all know the car on Rapid to Play, I gotta sand this, make it smooth. The top goes out like this. Here's the Regal. Whoops. The Regal. Sanded it down. Open doors. This the owner wants, since all this quarantine stuff is and everything happening, a lot of people don't have their jobs or they can't paint, do anything, so right now that's what I'm doing, is just building this. There will be 2 builds I'll be building. I gotta send those out. I gotta get them first. I'm about to go really simple on them. I'm not gonna go insane because it just take me time to get these done. I'm about to get, there's gonna be builds that I'm about to finish. This one, this one, this one. And if y'all want to know a little bit of history behind that one, this truck, that build is older than all of them compared. That was built back in, no, actually it was 25 to 30 years ago this truck was built, and it has fully details if y'all want to know about that truck. To be really honest, my dad built that when he was about 13, 14 years old. So if y'all want to know a little bit of history on that, let me know. There's he used actually real interior. He used balsa wood for the insides. Just let me know if y'all want to hear more about this truck. Y'all know that style. That's actually real standing grip right there. That's he was being really touched on that truck. I get that one, and a lot of people don't have this style no more of interior. They're mostly going new. There's another build that my dad did, doing some work to it a little bit to make it as a little bit cleaner as possible. I gotta do a little stitching fix. My dad did this years ago, 25 to 30 years. There's Lucky Car Club with the 4-leaf clover. But I want to get these cars done. I'm about to pay a lot of attention when I get on this car, when I get this one done, and this one, and have them chilled out, and kind of take a break a little bit. But I'm getting a little bit of stuff done, and oh yeah, I am moving too, so that's another thing I gotta do. I got some stuff packed. I cleaned right under my table, so it was garbage when y'all seen it a while back. Now it's clean. Yes, to let y'all know, if y'all have not seen this car in a while, this is at Monte Carlo, at Radical Monte Carlo. Decided to cut that out again. I gotta fill it in, clean it. Some spots I gotta fill in. I gotta sand it really, look at that, nice and smooth as possible. If y'all don't know what color this is not a, this is a primer. That's a red primer. And I'm trying to fill some spots in, and looking to get this one done real quick too. Just gonna a lot of work is going into the motors, more the body now, and the chassis and everything. It's got more work than the body, but sanding it, filling it, sanding it, filling it, and look, I gotta do a little sanding right there. Y'all see it? This is a 70 Monte Carlo. I modified a little bit to make it to a full radical, which is coming out pretty nice. I did a little reinforcements when I did this top cut, but it's coming out little by little. That will get done, little by little. There's a top. The top goes right here. Like, seriously, the name of the car is on Wrap to Play. Regal. There it is. Clean cut. Well, I gotta do a little filling right there, fakes, but cut the grill. Gonna do aluminum grill. How I do the radiator on this car. That's real aluminum. I'm thinking of engraving it too. Like how I engrave some of my parts. There's a battery. There's a frame for the Regal. Not the frame, the floor pan. And what I'm trying to do is get it cut as clean as possible. Fill it in, make it a lot nicer. Cut this out, shaping it, doing all my stuff, and doing that, but might not use this. I might literally use a interior to mock it in there, see how it is, how it fits. Everything in it should fit. If it does, I'll build like a flat pan for the setup and everything, and it'll be getting cleaned little by little. Not trying to rush things, but pretty soon when I catch up on the building, I might just sit back for a little bit and just build me a few little hoppers and that'd be it. But I'm still here. I'm trying to get some of these other YouTuber people out. Mr. Dreamer One Only. Give a shout out to Dreamer One Only. Give a shout out to Fabian. Give a shout out to Mr. 317. These are some of the guys what's not around that much. Build a model. Some of them still building model cars. Some of them building the real thing. I'm still here. I got two more. I gotta do 2 more builds. There's a dude asked me to do 2 builds for him, and then I will get those done. Then pretty soon I'm about to try to start. I got my carburetor on my Cadillac done yesterday, my real Cadillac. So that's a little bit of what I'm doing with that car too, working on that too. But if y'all want to see any more videos, let me know. I'm not that much of a busy person. Well, it depends. And oh yeah, engraved gas tank too. I got that. That's real engraved. Let me know. I'll give y'all updates. I'm still here. I'm trying to get some of these model builders active more. So when I see this one done, see that one done, fully detailed. That car down there done. This one done. I just need the floorboard, but this one done. They're gonna come back a lot harder. I got a few more builds, but soon. This will be fully painted. I only gotta get that front end done and the hood. That's it. Wet sand the whole body, cleared it, clear it, then I gotta do touch-ups on this car too, and clear it. But you have a blessed one. Peace.